Here's how I took this poster and made it look like it's been sitting in a basement for 70 plus years. It's pretty subtle, but when I toggle the textures layer on and off, you can see the difference. The first thing that I do is separate each color so it's on its own layer. So you have the yellow here, you have the red, and you have the black, and everything that's white is just negative space. I then go up to my actions and I'm going to run each layer through this filter from True Grit called Distress Press. Here's what it looks like on their website. I'm not sponsored by True Grit, would love to be. I love their tools, they're really what make all my stuff look legit. Here's how the text starts out, very crisp and clean, and after it's run through the Distress Press filter, it comes out very wiggly and printed looking. Each color is on a multiply layer, so each one is transparent, so if you want to shift them around, it'll give even more of that old printed offset look. Now this is the crinkly folded paper texture that I put on top with no effects. I usually just go down through all the different filters until I find one that I like the look of. And I may adjust the opacity if I want it to be a little bit less intense or a little bit less obvious. The next thing I'll usually do is on a separate layer, I will draw some kind of fuzz with my craft tone brushes that look like paper texture and grit. You can see right there when I zoom in, it got a little bit faded and yellowed. Then I go and do another layer of yet some more fuzz. You can kind of see on Bloodshot Bill's neck where there's shadow that it gets a little bit faded and stippled. And what I'm using here are my craft tone brushes. Here's craft tone, also from True Grit. And I'll just go through and show you how some of my favorite brushes of theirs look. So I'm just going to use black. I'm going to go to their effects, select a brush, and I'm just using black so you can see. This one is called Ink Scuffs. The next one is called Ink Slayer. It's a little more intense. And this last one is called Add Paper Grain. Then they have a variety of stains, and each time you stamp, they rotate. Each project's a little different, requires something else, but for this one, that's what I did. Here's a little more on-off with the textures. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for asking this question. Keep following for more vintage style graphic design.